Yeah, hello everybody. Please do well to share this link with members of our community and also your friends and family. Let them know that Market Wash is live. Let them know Market Wash is live. Share this link with your friends, share this link with your families, share this link with other members of the Smart Investors Watch community. Tell them Market Wash is live. So if you're looking for a place where you're going to know what the market does next, if you're looking for a place where you're going to tell what happens to the price of Bitcoin for this week, not just this week, for the month of September, you are in the right place. Because at the end of this section, I'm not just going to show you with a large level of probability what the market will do for this week and also for the month of September. I'm also going to look at the three market events that will bring the most volatility and also impact to your investment and your trade. Smart investors don't just pay attention to price, they pay attention to high impact market events, and that is why we are here to do what we do. We have a track record in the Smart Investors Lodge for calling the market. The last bull market, we're able to call the top. We did not just call the top of the last bull market. We called the bottom at 16, 17K. And at 24K, we told you the bull market has started. And we've been with you all over the way, still guiding you to multiple all-time high. And we're still here to always tell you what the market is going to do next. And so let me officially welcome you to Market Watch Live for the month of September. Well, I'm going to bring to you the three market events that you should watch out for. And also we'll do some, of course, these three market events will also bring high impact activities, but we'll also give you some kind of price forecast. So you all know how we do it. If you're watching us, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you share this video. Leave a like, make sure you share this video. Meanwhile, if you're watching live, go to the comment section and type live. If you're watching live, go to the comment section and type live. If you're watching the replay, go to the comment section and also type replay. For those of you who are watching live, I'm going to do well to highlight a couple of your comments, say live. And also, if you have some questions, feel free to go to the comment section, leave your questions. Well, I'll do well to attend to it. Forget, if you're watching live, go to the comment section, type live and type replay. So welcome everybody. I also anticipate your response. So without further ado, let's look at the three market events that we should be watching out for. One thing I want you to know is that three market events are capable of giving to you market volatility. This market event will take the price of cryptocurrencies up, or they can take the price of cryptocurrencies down. But top on our list, we're watching out for today, happening to the Monday, the 1st of September 2024, is USDT is having a legacy chain. Legacy chain ends today. So what does this mean? USDT legacy chain ending today means that Tether is officially in support for USDT on Algorand, EOS, Omnilayer, Kusana, Bitcoin Cash, XLP. I think this is a very major event because it's going to cost a lot of things to the market. What does this mean? It could impact liquidity. and phase out those networks, because this USDT is responsible for a lot of volume that happens on this network and chain. So why this may look as if it's going to impact Algorand, EOS, Omnilayer, and Kusana, Bitcoin Cash, LSLP, my question for you as well is, how will this impact USDT? Make USDT more competitive? Because I don't network USDT as well. How competitive could that be when we're also having other chain compete? We've seen where USDT is having some major competition, USD with Europe trying to make sure USDC outcompetes USDT, but USDT still looks like the market favorite. So the question is, will USDT leaving this legacy chain allow USDC to compete them? I think that's a question that is left for you to answer. And if you have an idea what you think is going to happen, go to the comment section and as well let me know. Second on our list we're watching out for today is SUI token unlock. By the way, I think there are over 2 billion tokens set to be unlocked in the market generally for this month. But then we are having SUI token having an unlock today, which happens to be a very major activity trending because about 44 million SUI token, which is about 1.25% of the supply, will be unlocked today. And I think this kind of a large release can also cause selling pressure in the market. So typically, you know how we always do it. Whenever high impact activities like this want to take place, especially when we're looking at short-term opportunities, we stay on the side and also wait. And we look for ways we could buy for cheap. Third on our list is the initial jobless claim happening in the US on Thursday. So higher claims may increase expectation of the Fed's easing, which is rate cut. We are expecting rate cuts, this month. And first of all of a sudden, the market have accepted we are going to have rate cut. But when we started talking about rate cuts, nobody believed us. But now the market already is showing us possibility of a rate cut. And I don't just think that we are going to have rate cut this September. We should be anticipating another rate cut by December. Here we go. We give you another predictions of what we should expect in macroeconomics. We are expecting another rate cut not just this September, but also by December. And for this to happen, we're looking at, we want the labor market to give us hopes, and also inflation also being under control. Then we're gonna have that large probability that we're gonna see rate cut by September. Meanwhile, I'm trying to see how I can highlight your comments right here. It's not popping up, but meanwhile, Favor Udo, I see you, GM. Favor Udo is watching me live. We have Joseph Isaac. Joseph Isaac is watching me live. Ugbon watching me live. Edu Crip, GM watching me live. Antonio Dinaka, GM watching me live. And we also have Duma Jr. So do well. Tap that love button. I want to see it pop up. Let's make this place very exciting. I'll do some technicals. Let's look into some technicals. Please pay attention when we come to the technicals. Pay attention. List it twice. I'm going to show where liquidity or value is. I'm going to show you what the market does next. I'm going to show you places you should position. I'm going to take you to a place where you'll be ahead of 90% of market. And that is why I really want you to listen twice to what I'll be sharing here at the text. And I promise you, today's market watch is going to be the best 15 to probably 20 minutes of market analysis session you're listening to, or you will be watching entire market. I could bet my bottom dollar on this. So welcome BTC USDC. Let me know as well if you could see my screen. If you could see my screen, just go type yes. If you can see my screen, type yes. This is why I know we're all on the same page and we move to the next level. So this is what I want to do. So for us to be able to anticipate what I'm going to do next, we should be looking at a bigger time frame, right? So so I've decided to choose the 1D time frame. Let's look at what's happening on the 1D time frame. So we have a 1 day time frame, but what I'm going to do here with you is I'm going to bring you from history. Let's look at history. We within the past 2 weeks. Why am I looking from history? You know, the best predictions of the future is always past events, right? And so let's look at the past 2 weeks. What have happened in the market within the past probably 3 weeks, and then we'll look at where we are today, right? Look at where we are today, and then we'll look at where are we going to be in the coming weeks and also for the month of September. Welcome everybody to technicals just for the new week, also for the new. We're coming from a place uh, where we formed an all-time high. First of all, before we formed this all-time high, you know, we called for this where we give you the inverted head and shoulder right here for this all-time high. And when that happened, we gave you reasons why the market was looking bullish, because we had over here the classical bull flag, right? We had the classical bull flag, and we're anticipating that we will out. But what happened? The bottom of this bull flag, and bear market mongers began. Hey, this was a bear market. This was a bear market, and we're like, no. If you start this, but when we got to this point, we gave you that we have possibilities to short the market. And we told you this was a short, and of course, it came at support level right here. Is still with me. That's one thing I'm trying to do. I want to be sure network is with me. So we told you we were in the range, and in the range, right? And true to our words, the market has been ranging since then, and we gave you this is the range point where we will the market is going to have a drawdown and test the support. Since then, let's look at how much down has Bitcoin gone. Ultimately, Bitcoin has been down 12% since we told you that we're going to test the bottom of this support. And we gave you possibilities that we're going to go to support, go to resistance, go to support, go to resistance before we have a breakout continuation to the upside, right? We also told you why this wasn't bearish, but the market building a solid momentum for upward continuation. But then last week, I remember I showed you possibility of some more drawdown that we have, and which I'm still showing you right here again. And this drawdown, why I'm showing you this is because there's lots of liquidity within this zone. Bit of liquidity, very solid liquidity at this point. Don't forget, one thing I want you to know is that support levels or liquidity levels are not necessarily not. Many persons used to think that support levels are necessarily numbers. They are not. They are zones. This is what we are having right scared of the market, but you have no reason to be scared, especially if you've been following us and what we do here, because we're not just giving you a continuation, we give you possibility of drawdowns. So when we give you possibility of drawdowns, what you should do as investor is you sit on cash, You wait for the downside, you buy, right? Or you short alongside with us. And I'll say congratulations to those of you who are investors who stay on the sidelines, you sit on cash, and also people who are traders who take advantage of drawdowns, to buy dips to accumulate at cheaper prices. So while this is a support level, I still think that this is another range. The market has a range of another drawdown happening. But then you may ask me, this is a new month, this is September, calling the fact that there will be a it's the fact that there will be a rate cut by September. When nobody thought there would be, Nigel and Paul have said that there will be a rate cut. Why are you thinking there will be a drawdown? I'm going to tell you why I think there will be a drawdown. Because this is a sell the news. This is a sell the news. The moment that rate cut was announced, the market started having upside continuation, right? It had some upside continuation. But then some institutional investors use this as an opportunity because institutional investors always engineer their sell-off. They engineer their sell-off because the money they have in the market, for them to sell, they need enough liquidity. So what we're having right now is a very healthy retracement. There's nothing to be scared about this retracement. However, Aliyu Kaita, GM, however, there is no pain yet in the market. Every profit that is being shown or made in the market always is an opportunity wrapped in risks. And so there need to be a shakeout, there need to always be pain. So psychologically, this is some kind of psychological analysis at the same time. And at this point, I think that institutions that are selling the news may have to find ways to bring pain to the market. And if they are finding ways to bring pain to the market, while there may be some, let's be some, a way to bring confidence, within this support level, come here. The next thing that we'll have to do is test this other level and then upward continuation in anticipation also of rate cuts. Don't forget, rate cut is going to push the market up of pain, taking away the probability that there will be a little bit of pain before the upward continuation. And people also are expecting what? What are people expecting this time? Rate cut, right? So there will be a level of shakeout. After we have that shakeout, before upward continuation. So what should you be doing? I'm going to tell you two persons what they should be doing. If you're a trader, especially at the Smart Investors Lodge premium futures trading channel, whenever we are breaking this level, we're going to let you know once the breakout has been confirmed and give you levels you should short the market to. And also, for those of you who are trading generally, continually, we keep giving you futures trading signals. You should always take advantage of those trading setup that we share. Of course, I know lots of you always share profits that you made, and we appreciate people who take trading risks in the market because, life-changing gain is always wrapped as well in opportunities like this. So as investors, what should you be doing? I think two things. One, you should be dollar cost averaging, with each drawdown, and probably I think this is a good place to start dollar cost averaging. And of course, we may have some other opportunity at this level, but then don't forget, September is going to be a very massive year for the market. September is very massive your alt you're already invested in is going to start having that massive upward continuation. And as a matter of fact, I think that September, October, November, probably entering December, you're going to see very massive surge on some assets you're invested in. And but then, just like I started saying 3 months ago, when I started saying this was not a bear market, and you're going to see Bitcoin form a new all-time high. I was saying this time around, when the summer ends, don't forget to take profit. Don't forget to take profit. Don't forget to start taking profit. What I mean by this is, I think this is where we're going to start some more massive surge that we've seen before. And if the market has given you sizable gains, it's smart at this time that you leave the market. It's smart that, I don't mean completely leave the market, but take your capital massively, as the year is ending, take some profits and sit on what I will call moon bags. Sit on what I will call moon bags. Yeah, the Smart Investors Lodge, our investment blueprint is simple. We buy during bear market, we sell when everybody starts buying, which is always in the bull market. And I've been able to share these blueprints with you guys. I've been able to show you how transparent I manage my investment portfolio. Till now, I still let you know I'm still in the market. This is not a bear market. I'm not selling. And the market has always proven with a large level of certainty that the guidance we have given to you here, is profitable. And this is why persons always stick to what we do here. This is not financial advice, it's not, but this is for educational and informative purpose. And it's always glad that people receive value. I'm always glad to see people making money, from the market. I'm always glad when I receive DMs from persons on WhatsApp, DMs from persons on Discord, DMs from who follow us on social media. I'm always glad when I enter the testimonial channel on Discord and I see the kind of testimonies people drop. And so we'll always appreciate if you do the same thing. Always go to Discord. The last thing that is worrying me when some of you reach me and say, sorry to disturb you, I just want to tell you thank you. The last thing worrying me is you showing appreciation for the kind of value you always get here. When you join us for Market Watch, listening to analysis, listening to our insight. And so this is our time. This is our time. Let me go to the comment section and see if the comment will show this time around. Then I highlight some of your comments. Okay, it's not popping yet. However, Favor Udo, please, if I don't mention your name, I'm sorry. I'm trying to highlight people who I could see on YouTube. I know there could be some persons watching us from X, but then Favor Udo, Joseph, Bonus, Cyril, Edu Crypto, Anthony, Doma Jr., we have Ali Kaita. Thanks for joining today's Market Watch. Don't forget, if you have not left a like, leave that like. If you have not left a comment, leave a comment. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you type in replay. At the end of today, we're going to share, much more technical analysis on other alts that will be coming up on Twitter any moment from now. So pay attention to Twitter, pay attention to Discord. And also for those of the premium channel, don't fail to take trades. Don't fail to take advantage of investment opportunities that will always be shared. Another opportunity to make life-changing gain is coming. As September, it's coming. Life-changing gain is coming as well with September. And one thing I want you to do is that if you must invest or trade the cryptocurrency market, make sure you're investing and trading smartly, my friends. Thanks. I'm going to see you by this same time next week, Monday, for another section of Market Watch.